Before we begin, ask yourself one honest question. Are you living the life you once dreamed of, or are you still waiting for the right time? Hello, friends. Have you ever wondered what makes the world's most successful people different? Why do some people, despite great difficulties, write their own destiny, while many others struggle for years but still don't taste success? The answer is very simple: mindset, belief, and the right strategy. Today we will talk about the book that has changed countless lives, Napoleon Hill's masterpiece, Think and Grow Rich. This is not just a book, but a blueprint for success that has the power to lead you to wealth, success, and happiness. This is not a magic wand, but a set of practical principles that, if applied correctly, will give you the same results that the world's richest and most successful people have achieved. But here's a question. Does this book only talk about getting rich? Absolutely not. The real message of Think and Grow Rich is not limited to earning money. It teaches you how to define your goals, how to make your thinking so powerful that every action you take leads you towards your dream life. This book reveals the hidden secrets of success that the world's richest and most powerful people have applied in their lives. Napoleon Hill spent 25 years studying the lives of the world's wealthiest and most successful entrepreneurs to write this book. Your reality is shaped by your thoughts. If you want to be rich, first you have to prepare your mind for wealth. If you are a businessman, entrepreneur, or someone who wants to achieve something big in life, this book will teach you how to reprogram your thinking and how to take your life to new heights. But wait, this is very important. Just reading this book won't change anything. Until you implement these principles in your life, no change will occur. Think and Grow Rich only shows you the way. You have to walk it yourself. And this is the greatest beauty of this book. It tells you that success is not just about luck, but it is a science that, if applied correctly, can help you create your dream life. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of success? Let's get started. Chapter 1. Desire, the first step to riches. Have you ever wondered what the first condition for wealth and success is? Is it hard work, talent, or some special opportunity? The truth is that every great success begins with a small seed, and that seed is desire. Without a strong desire, it is impossible to achieve any goal. This is the power that has made ordinary people great, that has made the impossible possible. But this is no ordinary desire. It must be a burning desire, one that does not stop, does not tire, and does not give up. Imagine you are lost in a desert, with sand all around. The sun is scorching, your throat is parched, and every step feels heavy. But then you see a spring of water in front of you. Now think, what would be your greatest desire at that moment? Only and only water. You would feel such an intense need for that water that nothing else would come to your mind. This is the true meaning of burning desire. When you feel the thirst for your success so intensely that there is no room for anything else in your mind, only then will you take the first step towards riches. Napoleon Hill, in this chapter, tells the story of Edwin C. Barnes, who understood and adopted this first step to wealth and success. Barnes' dream was to work with Thomas Edison, but he had neither money nor any special ability. If it had been anyone else, they might have given up, thinking it was impossible to work with a great scientist without any connections or a degree. But Barnes had what every successful person has, an unbreakable desire. He traveled to Edison's factory by train without money and went straight to him, saying, "I want to work with you." Now, imagine a stranger, without any portichoi or recommendation, going directly to Edison and asking for work. How much courage would that require? Edison saw something special in his eyes, a sparkle that ordinary people don't have. He didn't give him a big job immediately, but he hired him as a small employee. But Barnes' dream was not just to work for Edison, but to become his business partner. He worked day and night without thinking that he was doing a small job. He knew that he would definitely get the opportunity he was looking for, and one day that opportunity came. Edison launched a new device, but no one was willing to sell it. Barnes immediately seized this opportunity and said, "I will sell it." And then he did such wonders in selling this product that Edison made him his official business partner. The person who initially didn't even have money for rent became one of Edison's biggest business partners, simply because of his burning desire. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, do you also have such a desire? Is the fire of your dreams so strong that no obstacle can extinguish it? Napoleon Hill tells us that desire should not be a casual wish. If you just think, I wish I had more money, or I wish I were successful, then this is not a desire but merely a superficial thought. True desire is born when you are ready to give everything to achieve something. When you decide to turn your dream into reality and do not rest until you achieve it. If you want to be successful, first clarify in your mind what you want. Vague desires are never fulfilled. The more clear and precise your goal, the more active your mind will be in achieving it. This is not magic, but a mental science. When you deeply desire something, your subconscious mind automatically creates paths to achieve it. You have to turn your desire into a commitment. Just thinking won't do anything. You have to take action for it. This will not be an easy journey. You will face failures many times. People will laugh at you. Circumstances will be against you. But remember, the people who succeeded were also once where you are today. They also struggled, but they did not give up. They made their desire so strong that no difficulty could stop them. Therefore, if you really want to be rich, first ask yourself, do I really want it? If the answer is yes, then don't want it half-heartedly. Want it with all your heart and soul. Make it a part of your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Until this desire runs in your blood, until it affects your every decision, success will not come close to you. Remember, the first step to riches is this: a strong desire, a burning desire. Are you ready to take the first step on this ladder? Can you make your desire so powerful that no difficulty can break it? If yes, then believe me, this world will not be able to stop you from succeeding. Chapter 2. Faith. Turning dreams into reality through belief. Now pause and think carefully. Desire gives direction, but what gives strength to keep walking when the road becomes dark? Have you ever wondered how some people easily turn their dreams into reality, while others live only in imagination? Do they have some special power or a secret mantra? The truth is that their biggest weapon is faith, an unshakable belief. It is this belief that makes even an impossible-seeming goal possible. It is the same power that has led the greatest conquerors in history to the heights of their dreams. Imagine you are standing on the edge of a high cliff. Below is a thousands of feet deep abyss. You know that if you jump without any support, you might fall. But then someone puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Don't worry, there's an invisible bridge that will take you to the other side." You just have to trust and take a step forward. Now the question is, will you step forward with faith or will you freeze in fear? This is the real test of faith. When you believe in something deeply from your heart, without seeing or having proof, only then can you see miracles happening in your life. Napoleon Hill explains in this chapter that faith is a mental state that makes your thinking so powerful that it can change your reality. When you completely believe in your goal, your subconscious mind starts working to turn it into reality. It is exactly like when you plant a seed in the soil. It automatically takes root and slowly grows into a huge tree. One of the most inspiring stories in Think and Grow Rich is about Charles Darwin's father. His father always told him that he would achieve nothing in life and would be a failure. If Darwin had believed his father's words, he might never have introduced the world to his amazing discoveries. But he awakened belief within himself, clearly saw his goal in front of his eyes, and decided in his heart that he would surely succeed. Faith is not just a feeling, but a mental discipline. Whenever you believe in something, your subconscious mind starts to believe it as true. And when your mind believes an idea to be true, it starts to act in accordance with that idea. This is why when a person considers themselves a failure, their life also starts moving in that direction. But when a person considers themselves a winner, no power in the world can stop them. Now imagine if every day you keep repeating in your mind, "I am not worthy of becoming rich," or "I will never succeed," then your mind will also start to believe it as true, and your every action will be in accordance with that. But if every day you repeat that, "I am born to be rich," and my success is certain, then your subconscious mind will accept it. And your thoughts, your decisions, and your efforts will all align with this belief. Your conscious mind acts like a powerful magnet. It attracts those things that you focus on the most. If you live in fear of failure, your subconscious mind will turn that fear into your reality. But if you deeply embed the image of success within yourself, no power can stop you from succeeding. All the successful people in this world have succeeded because of their faith before their ability. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." This clearly means that if you don't believe in yourself, you can never achieve success. But if you believe that you can, then nothing is impossible. Faith is not just a feeling. It is a power that emerges from the depths of your mind and shapes your reality. When you completely accept your goal and have complete faith in it, your thoughts and actions start moving in that direction. Then, no matter how many obstacles come your way, you don't stop because you have that unshakable faith within you that has the power to overcome every difficulty. Now the question is, are you ready to believe in yourself, to turn your dreams into reality? Can you awaken that faith within you that gives you the strength to fight every challenge? Remember, what you think, you become. If you can see yourself as a successful person, then no power can stop you from succeeding. But for this, you have to adopt faith in your every word, every thought, and every action. So today, make a decision. No negative thought will find a place in your mind. No doubt or fear will hinder your path to success. You will have complete faith and belief in all your dreams, and you will work hard until they become a reality. Because as long as the flame of faith is burning within you, no circumstance can defeat you. And remember, if you believe in yourself, the whole world will also believe in you. Chapter 3, Autosuggestion. The art of influencing the subconscious mind. Now here is where things become truly powerful. Desire gives direction. Faith gives strength. But what programs the mind every single day? Have you ever noticed that when you listen to a song, it keeps echoing in your mind, whether you want it to or not? You might have heard it only once or twice, but it stays in your memories without any effort. This is the power of autosuggestion. When a thought, word, or emotion is repeated again and again, it gets deeply embedded in your subconscious mind and starts controlling your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions. If you learn to use this power correctly, you can perform miracles in your life. Napoleon Hill says that autosuggestion is the medium through which you can convey your desires to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like a powerful magnet. It attracts only those thoughts that you repeat again and again and in which you completely believe. If you keep thinking day and night that I am poor, I don't have money, I will not succeed, then your subconscious mind will believe it as true and will mold your reality accordingly. But if you repeatedly tell yourself that I am worthy of becoming rich, my success is certain, I can overcome every difficulty, then your subconscious mind will accept this thought and will start creating paths to turn it into reality in your life. Now imagine if a farmer is given barren land and he only sows thorn seeds in it. Should he expect to grow wheat later? No, because whatever seeds he has sown will grow. Your subconscious mind is also like land. It has the capacity to grow both good and bad thoughts, but it is up to you which thoughts you sow in it. If you fill it with positive thoughts, it will lead you toward success, but if you fill it with fear, failure, and doubt, it will push you in the same direction. Autosuggestion is not magic. It is a scientific principle. When you repeatedly affirm a thought, your subconscious mind accepts it, and your actions start moving in that direction. This is why big businessmen, athletes, and leaders constantly practice repeating positive affirmations to themselves. Every day they clearly visualize their goals in their minds, feel them, and move forward with the belief that they will surely achieve them. Napoleon Hill explains in this chapter that to use autosuggestion correctly, merely repeating words is not enough. When you want to convey a thought to your subconscious mind, it must have emotion. If you just keep repeating, "I want to be rich," but there is no emotional connection with this thought, it will remain just hollow words. But if you repeat it with complete faith, passion, and determination, it will act like a command in your subconscious mind and will motivate it to make it your reality. Imagine you are in a very large palace where there is glitter everywhere, a lavish lifestyle, and you are happily roaming around in it. You are not just thinking it, but you are feeling it, living it. When you repeat your goals with this emotion, your subconscious mind starts to consider it real and leads you to those opportunities that can make this dream come true. Every successful person uses auto-suggestion in their life, whether they are aware of it or not. If you also want to bring positive changes in your life, you need to pay attention to your words, your thoughts, and your emotions. Every day, you have to engrave your dreams in your mind, repeat them again and again, and feel them with complete faith and belief. This process will not be easy. You will often have doubts in your mind, people will discourage you, circumstances will be against you, but this will be the time when you will have to strengthen the power of your auto-suggestion. You have to instill in your mind that no obstacle can stop you, no difficulty can touch your success. Until you stop yourself, no power in the world can stop you. That's why start a new practice today. Every day, morning and night, write your goals, speak them aloud, and feel them with all your heart. Don't repeat your words just as words, but as commands. Tell your subconscious mind in which direction you want to go. If you practice this consistently, in a few months you will start seeing positive changes in your life. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. If you can change your thoughts, you can also change your life. And auto-suggestion is the most powerful technique for this change. Are you ready to prepare your subconscious mind to work in the direction of your desires? If yes, then start now. Start shaping your words, your emotions, and your thoughts in the way you want to see your life. Because when you send the right message to your subconscious mind, it will lead you on the path where your success is waiting for you. Chapter 4. Imagination. The workshop of wealth. Now comes the most creative force of success. Desire gives direction, faith gives belief, auto-suggestion programs the mind, but imagination builds the future. Have you ever wondered what power the world's richest and most successful people use to make their lives extraordinary? Do they have some secret or a magic formula? No, the greatest power they possess is imagination. Have you ever wondered what power the world's richest and most successful people use to make their lives extraordinary? Do they have some secret or a magic formula? No, the greatest power they possess is imagination. This is the workshop where wealth is created, where dreams take real form, and where the process of making the impossible possible begins. Napoleon Hill says that every great achievement begins with an idea, and that idea is born from imagination. If you also want to change your life, you have to awaken your imagination and use it in the right direction. The power of imagination is not an ordinary thing. When Walt Disney dreamed of creating Disneyland, no one believed him. People said it was impossible, just an imagination. But he didn't give up. He materialized his imagination, expanded it, and today the whole world sees Disneyland as a magical world. This is the power of imagination. It gives you the ability to see things that do not yet exist. When you use it correctly, it becomes the most powerful medium to turn your dreams into reality. Napoleon Hill explains that imagination is of two types: creative imagination and synthetic imagination. Creative imagination is the power from which entirely new ideas arise, from which innovation and new inventions are born. When Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, when the Wright brothers turned the airplane into reality, when Steve Jobs gave the world the smartphone, all these are wonderful examples of creative imagination. On the other hand, synthetic imagination is the power to combine existing ideas and give them a new form. When Henry Ford used the assembly line in the automobile industry, he combined previously existing ideas to create something new. If you want to walk on the path of wealth and success, you have to activate your imagination. People who become rich first learn to see wealth in their imagination. They create a clear picture of their success in their minds, feel it, believe in it, and then start working in that direction. If you cannot clearly see your future, you cannot turn it into reality. Imagination is the power that gives concrete form to your thoughts. If you want to bring about a big change in your life, you have to create a clear image of your goal in your mind. You have to see yourself at the position where you want to reach. If you want to be rich, you have to see yourself as a rich person. Feel that you are already rich, and think and act accordingly. When your mind accepts this idea, it starts attracting opportunities, thoughts, and people who can help you fulfill your dreams. Imagination is not just a process of thinking. It is a mental discipline. It requires daily practice. When you activate your imagination every day, new ideas will come to you, new opportunities will appear, and your thinking will become clearer than before. It is exactly like an artisan who transforms raw materials into a beautiful masterpiece in his workshop. Your imagination is also your workshop, where you can mold your thoughts into success. Many people are unable to use imagination correctly because they confine themselves within limitations. They think it is not possible. I don't have enough resources. How can I do this? This very thought weakens their imagination and distances them from their dreams. But those who achieve extraordinary successes break their limitations. They think, if this is not possible, what could be the way to make it possible? They use their mind like an open workshop where every idea is tested, every new possibility is explored, and a way is found to make every impossible thing possible. If you also want to fully awaken the power of your imagination, you have to do a new exercise every day. First, clearly write down your goal. Then close your eyes and see yourself achieving that goal. Feel that you are living that success. Engrave every small detail in your mind. Where you are, what is happening around you, how you are feeling. When you practice this consistently, your imagination will become sharper than before. Your thinking will become clearer, and your thoughts will rapidly turn into your reality. Napoleon Hill says that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This means that there is no limit to your imagination. Whatever you can think, you can achieve. You just need to direct your imagination in the right direction. Every great achievement begins with an imagination. In whichever field you are, whether business, art, science, or any other field, if you learn to use your imagination correctly, you can reach extraordinary heights in your life. So now the question is, are you ready to use the power of your imagination correctly? Are you ready to turn your dreams into reality, first in your mind and then in your reality? Remember, whatever you can imagine, you can achieve. So today itself, activate your imagination workshop, give a clear form to your dreams, and direct your mind towards the success that is already waiting for you. Chapter 5. Organized Planning. Becoming Rich by Making Solid Plans. Before we move ahead, pause for a second and ask yourself this. Have you ever noticed that only those people succeed in this world who have a solid plan? Just wishing, just dreaming, just working hard is not enough. Until you have a well-organized plan, you cannot reach your destination. To become rich and turn your desires into reality, you must understand the power of organized planning. Napoleon Hill says that every great success is impossible without a solid plan. If you do not create a definite path to reach your destination, you will get lost. Many people only think that I want to be rich or I want to be successful, but they do not decide what they have to do for it, when to do it, and how to do it. This is why they are unable to turn their success into reality. Imagine you are wandering in a city, but you have no map and no direction. Can you reach the right place? Probably not. Similarly, if you do not have a solid plan in your life, you will not be able to move forward on the path of wealth and success. A good plan acts like a map for you, telling you where to go, how to go, and what steps to take. Every successful person in this world has turned their dreams into reality based on an organized plan. Henry Ford, Andrew Carnegie, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, all of them first created a clear plan, then continuously worked on that plan, and finally achieved success. If you also want to bring about a big change in your life, you also need to create a well-organized plan for your goals and implement it with complete dedication. Many people make the mistake of starting work without any plan. They think that simply working hard will bring success, but working hard without a plan is like sailing a boat without any direction. If you are not going in the right direction, no matter how hard you work, you will not reach the right destination. This is why Napoleon Hill says that organized planning is the bridge that turns your desires into reality. When you make a solid plan, you also have to decide whose help you will take, what resources you will gather, what skills you will learn, and what challenges you will face. If you want to succeed in any field, you have to test your plan repeatedly, make changes in it, and keep improving it according to time. No plan is perfect the first time, but if you keep improving it constantly, it will surely take you to your destination. Napoleon Hill emphasizes that only those people succeed who are flexible and can change their plans as needed. If one of your plans doesn't work, it doesn't mean that your success is impossible. It just means that you need to make a new plan, find new paths, and move forward again. All the major inventions in history did not succeed in one go. Thomas Edison faced thousands of failures before inventing the light bulb, but he kept improving his plan every time and eventually achieved success. Planning is not a one-time process. It is a continuous journey where you have to take steps towards your goal every day. You have to set your small goals, work on them, and ensure that you are moving in the right direction. When you move forward with an organized plan, your self-confidence increases, your focus strengthens, and your chances of success multiply many times. If you want to be rich, you need to create a solid plan for your financial goals. You need to decide how much money you want to earn, by what methods you want to earn it, and by what means you want to grow your wealth. You need to balance your income and expenses correctly and analyze your progress every month. Without a clear financial plan, you cannot move forward on the path of wealth. Conclusion. Now take a deep breath and look back. So far, we have understood the 5 important principles of this wonderful book, Think and Grow Rich: desire, faith, autosuggestion, imagination, and organized planning. All these principles teach us that success and wealth are not just a game of luck or circumstances, but a well-thought-out process that can be achieved with the right mindset, solid strategy, and continuous efforts. Desire tells us that if we want to achieve anything, our desire must be so strong that it turns into passion. Faith teaches us that until we believe in ourselves, success will not believe in us. Autosuggestion is the science of repeatedly filling our subconscious mind with positive thoughts and goals, which makes our thoughts and actions move in the same direction. Imagination teaches us that every great thing in the world first takes birth in someone's mind. When we learn to use our imagination correctly, we can make even the impossible possible. And finally, planning shows us that without a solid plan, it becomes difficult to move towards success. Napoleon Hill gives us the message that if you want to be rich, if you want to be successful, first train your mind in such a way that it focuses only on opportunities, not on obstacles. Every great achievement begins with an idea, but to give it real form, it needs the right mindset, clear vision, and continuous effort. If you liked this video and learned something new from it, don't forget to like and share it. Share this information with those people who want to bring a big change in their lives. If you are new to this channel, subscribe and press the bell icon so that you keep getting notifications of all our upcoming important videos. Tell us in the comments which lesson from Think and Grow Rich you liked the most. And if you want a summary of any other book, also let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video with a new inspiring book. Thank you.